What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout, and as always, I got my podcast sis off in this thing, Miss Erin Rae. What the hell's going on, Erin Rae?
What's up, B?
I mean, I'm glad to have you back in this thing. You just look like you about to start some shit already, though. You ain't been in here nothing but 30 seconds and you already on that bull.
Never.
I mean, trending out here in these streets. I mean, we got relationship stuff going on. We got all kinds of news going on. I mean, Nelly, Ashanti, they getting married, got the baby on the way. I mean, that's a beautiful thing for hip hop and just black love in general. I mean, how you feeling out here?
I love it for them. And I love it for Ashanti. You know what? They done spent the block. That don't mean you need to spend a block on your ex, but it might just work. I'm just saying. So salute to them. I mean, they was not together for like 12 years, got back together, true love. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for Ashanti. This is her first child, too.
Yeah, so, congratulations.
And that she was able to announce the pregnancy on her own, because I seen on social media, everybody like, girl, we knew, we need your announcement. But it's like, Ashanti is in her 40s.
Yeah.
As a woman and a black woman, the chances of you losing or miscarrying that baby are very high. So I'm sure she had to get past that point of, you know what I'm saying, being in a safe zone to be able to make that announcement. Because who wants to be like, hey, I'm pregnant. Oh, hey, I lost it. Nobody wants to do that.
Stressful.
So shout out to her. Shout out to Nelly. They look happy. I love that for them. And, you know, getting married, too.
Have you ever spent the block?
Definitely. That's why I said this don't mean spend a block on your ex. Baby, this do not mean that. Because when I tell you, whatever made you leave the first time, you gonna get it 10 times worse the next time, because your ass knew better. Like, I knew not to go back to that woman. I knew not to go back to that man. So think before you spend the block.
But what about the people that spend the block and find love?
Yeah, you know what?
You know, my wife, I spent the block. We dated in middle school, and then we got together when we was older, graduating college. So
middle
I split
school
the
ain't no relationship. Shut up.
In the Southwest Atlanta, it is.
A nigga better not ever claim me from middle school, baby.
Okay,
but no,
now.
It can work for some people. I mean, look at them. Look at you. Y'all been married for a long time, been together a long time.
Forever.
So it can work, but I'm saying you're going to have to think real long and hard. You got to think past the sex. That's what a lot of people, they think like, she used to have the best, Nah, boy, you better think past that. Like, you know what? She was crazy.
Yeah.
She was selfish. She was dirty. She was not for me. Think before you spin a block. But if you do, you know, hopefully work out.
Okay, then. Now, on another note, though, I mean, there's a lot of trending stuff going on out here, because you said that NeNe Leak says that she don't mind if you cheat as long as you do it respectfully.
I think NeNe comes from the old school where, you know what, they was cheating, but they was doing it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Yo, granddaddy had a house down the street where he was taking care of that family and this one, but it wasn't no Barbara calling Shirley. But let's be clear.
Woman to woman call. That's old school.
That's old school.
That's been going on for a long time.
That's why I said, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just a little bit more respectful. People are just all out
they would call you woman to woman instead of posting your nigga sleep on Instagram.
Okay.
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? As long as them checks was clearing, nobody was getting a woman to woman call. It was when them checks wasn't clearing.
Yeah.
Hey, sis. Make sure Billy Earl got my check.
See that?
Or it's going to be some mess. But I don't think nobody really wants anybody. No man or no woman really wants anyone to be cheating. But since I don't control you, I don't own you, I can't possess you. If you are, goddamn, make sure I don't find out. Make sure ain't nobody calling me. Make sure I ain't getting nothing. I mean, just like, come on. If you have made a commitment to be with me and to be my man or to be my woman or whatever situation you in, respect that person enough to be like, you know what? I sat down and said, I want you to be my lady. And I know I still like these other ones. So I'm going to make sure that you feel okay and that nobody is hitting your line or even feeling like they can disrespect you enough to call you, to post me, to do any of these crazy things. Like, but niggas is not player enough to even have those conversations like, hey, I got somebody at home. This is what it is. Because a lot of these women is cool with being side chicks as long as they're taken care of in some type of way. So they cool with it. Men just ain't even giving them the opportunity to be like, you know what, that's fine as long as you take care of me.
I mean, what if he comes home and burns you?
That's what I'm saying. Make sure. Why you gotta be out here raw dogging every hoe you meet? That ain't even safe for yourself.
See that?
And there's a study out there that shows the more attractive a woman is to a man, the less likely he is to use a condom or any type of protection.
Yeah.
So you out here like, ooh, she fine. She got that clap. Your ass got it too because you thought she was so fine. So it's like, protect yourself, not even just for the woman, but for yourself. Like, it's so much going on out here. I seen a video. It was a YouTube video of some young girls, probably like 23, 24, something like that. It was like, I mean, if you ain't had nothing, is you really out here doing, like, there has never been a time where having anything has been cool, and I just don't get. Well,
people. When Section Red gives you chapstick called gonorrhea, what you supposed to do?
Not take the shit, because what? There's just never gonna be a time. I mean, I am so grateful that I didn't come from this time, because, baby, when I tell you, like, that has never been cool. I've never even been in a situation, and thank you God, because what? Yeah. Like, how can you even be cool? And I understand stuff happens, somebody may have cheated and you just got something, whatever the case may be, but to brag about it is weird. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
The world that we living in right now, though, I mean, it seems like anything's going.
Yeah. And that's sad, because everything is going. Everything is going.
So, but then if you try to come into a relationship with some old school values, you're old and boring. So why can't you have old school value? Has anybody ever seen the movie Temptation? And she thought that she was just having the time of her damn life until it turns out that Negro was crazy as hell.
Yeah.
And then the regular nice guy was like, hey, baby, just love me. I just want to love you, love me, and let's be happy. Whatever happened to just regular old plain love? Or do we all need excitement?
We in a time where everybody needs excitement. Hell, I was even give me some excitement. I don't want no boring ass. But the older you get, the more you realize a little boring. Hey, it ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? I take a little boring over excitement. I excite myself, nigga.
Okay. When did you come to that conclusion that you would date boring?
I'm not gonna lie to you, probably within like the last year and a half.
Oh, hell no. God damn, Erin Rae.
It took me, and it's not even like I was just like, because my last real relationship, he was very boring.
Yeah.
But I was able to, I was like moving. I just had so much going on. So like him being boring didn't bother me. It was cool that he was just at the house like, what you doing? I'm at the house, da-da-da.
Yeah.
Didn't, I'm saying, it didn't really like mean nothing to me. But I was there like, oh, I need a little excitement. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. Let's da-da-da-da-da. But my life was so fast-paced. You know what I'm saying? And like the older I've gotten, my life has kind of like slowed down just a little bit more. And so I can appreciate the boring. I don't want you to just be like, we don't do nothing type of man. But I can appreciate a boring man at this point in my life.
Why did women not like the boring guy to begin with?
Because you're young, you want to have fun, you feel like you're missing out on something. Like, I want to travel, I want to see the world, I want to go out, blah, 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 blah. But when you have done that, like, I was fortunate and I was blessed enough to be able to do a lot of things that some people, like, older than me have not been able to do. Yeah. So I am very grateful that I experienced a lot younger. So I don't have to be old as hell, like, I want to do this. But I do feel like, especially like people that ain't had nothing in life, once you get out your mom and daddy house, like, I'm supposed to be living. Why I'm supposed to be sitting at home with your ass being bored? We're supposed to be living. So I do get it. But like I said, I think it comes with age and maturity as well. Like, all right, I don't need all that excitement. Or if you got some homegirls that's excitement, go out with their asses. Go back home with your boring ass man once you done. You know what I'm saying? Like, so...